I'm Kitty Prince reporting for your morning, night, evening, whenever you're maybe watching this beauty news.
And yes, I am wearing two different earrings.
Or maybe these glasses are better. Okay, in all seriousness of beauty news, hauls, shop and tells, whatever, you guys know I don't like the word haul, so I'm going to use the word shop and tell, which everyone else seems to do, so I'm going to do it as well. I went to my local Walgreens the other day and I wanted to start kind of updating my makeup collection into more kind of neutral tones for the fall. All I have are brights and like neons, and I'm like, whoa, you're gonna blind me because it's gonna get foggy where I live and it's gonna start raining. No one wants to be blinded by your neon yellow nails. So I went to Walgreens and picked up a few things from Wet n Wild in particular. You guys know that I love Wet n Wild. Wet n Wild was one of my first pieces of makeup back in, I think, my freshman year of high school. This is when I really started kind of getting into makeup and started wearing makeup. And so I had no idea what I was doing. I went to Walgreens and picked up my very first black eyeliner. Scary because I didn't want to poke my eyes out. I just wanted to go with whatever was cheapest because on a high school budget you can't really afford to buy like MAC or Makeup Forever or anything like that. So went into Walgreens and little did I know that it would be so amazing. I will show you guys what I bought. I'm going to start out with, should I take these off? Maybe I should just leave them on for the beauty news. Okay, so the three nail polishes I got are from their Mega Last line. They look like that, and the first one I got is Undercover. Looks like that, and it's basically like a pinkish mauve-y color, and I just love it. It's not like any colors that I really have. I have mauves, I have pinks, I have browns, but I don't have anything like kind of in between. So this is a great color, Undercover. The next one is Wet Cement, and this is like a brown kind of clay color. Reminds me a lot of You Don't Know Jacques by OPI. It's like almost the exact same thing. Such a great dupe for it too. The next nail polish is Disturbia, and this is like a purple with like, I want to say like brownish shimmer. I don't know if you guys can really see it, but it's awesome. The next thing I got were two lipsticks. This one is in Bare It All. It's like a tan kind of brick color, and I love it. I don't have anything like this color, so it's definitely great to add to my collection. And the second one is Mocha-licious, and this is like a really deep brown color with a hint of red. So this is like a darker brick color, and these colors really scare me. Like, I don't have anything really like them. I never really kind of go out of my comfort zone. I always kind of wear pinks or nudes. These are nudes, but they're a different kind of nude. I don't know, I never really dare to go out of my comfort zone, and I feel like these will be great. I've definitely seen girls similar to my skin tone wear these, and they can pull it off great. I've just never really tried because I've been so scared. And these lipsticks are so moisturizing. They dry matte. So if you want like a glossy kind of finish, then you might want to apply a gloss over. And the next thing I got, I have been hearing about forever. It was the Petal Pusher palette by the Wet n Wild Color Icon series. I have a bunch of their Wet n Wild Color Icon palettes, and what I can say about their eyeshadow is they're really pigmented, first of all. They're not chalky, they're really silky, and they go on really well. They don't crease or do any of that. And for the price, you cannot go wrong with this. I've been hearing a lot about this palette because a lot of people have been saying, oh my gosh, this palette has some of the greatest purples in it, and I don't really have a really good purple palette. So those are what the colors look like. It comes with a brush, but it fell out and is on my floor, and I would not want to get it right now. I have been watching videos on top of videos on top of videos telling me how good this palette is, and I've never gotten the chance to go get it because my local Walgreens has always been sold out. They had two more, so I was so happy that I got my palette, and I recently used it. I used it on my fairy Halloween tutorial. These are some of the greatest purples I've ever used or had, just like all the other YouTube gurus that I've watched said about this, so that's awesome. And then I got some of their...
Oh, that brush just fell onto the floor again.
I got some of the Wet n Wild, the 3-pan palettes, and 2 of them particularly stuck out to me as far as like using them a lot during the fall. This one is Silent Treatment. Ooh, can't open it. And look at those brushes. Like, look at how beautiful those colors are. Especially this one. It's like a peachy, would be really great as a highlight. And what I love about these palettes that I think is so cute is that it says brow bone, crease, and eyelid. So it kind of gives you a guide for beginners or even for professionals who, you know, just need a guide to go by. I think that's really cute. And then I'll show you guys on the back. They give you like a little guide. Like, I just think that is so cute. And then I got I'm Getting Sunburned, which ironically, this palette really reminded me of like Thanksgiving, like fall colors. And it's called I'm Getting Sunburned, which is funny. But I'll show you guys the colors. I'm not going to do swatches of them because I have like an in-depth blog post that I will put in a down bar. So if you want to see the swatches and pictures in depth of all these products, you can go to my blog. So this is the other palette. And I'm just loving this like pumpkin color. It's so pretty. I don't have a color like this, so this is also great to add to my collection. And now for blushes, I almost have the whole collection of Wet n Wild blushes. The 2 that I got were Pearlescent Pink, and this is a really pretty color as well. It's kind of like a dark bubblegum pink with kind of like coral shimmer. And then I got Mellow Wine, which is like a mauve-y brick color. Also really pretty, and I also don't really have anything like this as well. It looks like that. And I also have, I think it's Heather Silk, but those are the only 3 that my local Walgreens carries. I know that there's one more. I can't remember the name of it, but I want to get it. But I guess I'll have to go online for that. Then I got one of their bronzers in their Color Icon line, but this one is in Reserve Your Cabana. It looks like that. Perfect shade for me, or for all you lighter skinned girls out there, because I previously got Ticket to Brazil. I just want it to be really dark, and this is a really dark bronzer. Like, look at that. So, I mean, you really have to use sparingly, so I wanted to buy, this is awesome bronzer. It was just so dark for me, and I looked like a fool. So I wanted something a lot lighter, and Reserve Your Cabana is definitely perfect. It's also like a luminescence for your face. Like, it just brightens up your whole face and makes it look awesome. So that is it for my fall Wet n Wild shop and tell, because I don't like the word haul. All I can say about Wet n Wild, honestly, is that I think that they're really underrated in the cosmetic industry. I think a lot of people see how cheap their products are and are like, well, those products must not be good if they're that cheap. Well, they're really, really good, and I really recommend them. Their lipsticks are moisturizing. Their nail polishes don't ship as fast as even some of my OPI nail polishes. Their blushes are awesome. Their bronzers are perfect for any type of skin tone. They have a large variety. And I really just can't say enough about Wet n Wild. I've been using them since day 1 of my makeup junkiness, and I just love them. They say you get what you pay for. Well, in this case, I don't agree with that at all, because you pay little and you get a lot for all their products. I'm definitely going to have to go back and get that other blush and a couple more lipsticks that they were out of at the time too. So that is it for my Wet n Wild fall shop and tell. I really recommend you guys going to your local drugstore to pick up some of these products because they're amazing. So that is it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Warm hugs from my home to yours. Bye.
And now for your next edition of Beauty News. I'm Pretty Periwinkle, handing it over to you, Mellow Mauve.
Thanks, Pretty Periwinkle. Hi, I'm Mellow Mauve, here reporting for Beauty News. Latest in, CVS is having a sale on all Wet n Wild products. Buy one, you get one free. You hear me, ladies and gentlemen. Buy one makeup product, get another makeup product free. I'm Mellow Mauve. Back to you, Pretty Periwinkle.
Thanks, Mellow Mauve. This is Pretty Periwinkle signing out for Beauty News.